Okay. Hi guys and girls. Good morning everybody. Welcome to Lingua Central. You are here with Gioja for Real English. Today I am here with some idioms related to our body parts. And I promised you I will be doing something different. So with this particular different part, today just I am going to deal with some idiom related to our body parts. Before this, or before starting it, I should pay thanks to all the friends who have cooperated with me. Like Nikhil sir now here with me, he is managing the all, and the friends who have been appreciating me and watching me, encouraging me directly or indirectly. They are Ritesh Kumar, Subrat Kumar Rao, Kirti, Ayaz Adil, Mr. Alok Chaudhary, Krishna Singh, Akhilesh Tiwari from Sitamahi, Nirbhay Kumar Ojha. He does say something or the other to me. Ramesh, Rahul Chaudhary, and many more friends who have supported me and have been supporting me in doing this all. So today just I am going to write and deal with those all the phrases. Like the first is coming. The apple of somebody's eye. Very simple. You might have studied it. The apple of somebody's eye. Like he is the apple of my eye. I love him much. I love her much. Because you see, he is the apple of my eye. Naturally, the children of parents are apples of their eyes. They love them much. Next is all ears. It means pay attention. All ears, pay attention. I mean, listen to somebody willingly. Friend, this class is totally in English. You can understand me better only when you give me your all ears. So this can be framed in sentence in this way. One another, when a teacher comes in his class, he speaks. Lend an ear. Like when a teacher comes and he speaks, hi friends, good morning everybody. Please lend me your ears. It means pay attention. Once again, pay attention. So when you want to draw the attention of somebody in the class or anywhere else, we use this phrase or this idiom. Pay an arm and a leg. You see, pay in some books it has been written cost. Pay an arm and a leg. You see, means a very high cost. Like due to this coronavirus, India has to pay an arm and leg for this. To cost an arm and leg, everyone has to pay an arm and leg for this because everyone is suffering. So this phrase is used in this way, can be used in this way. Take another example. If you want to do something that can be white elephant, as I mentioned yesterday, so for getting white elephant, Naturally, you have to pay an arm and leg for this because this will cost you a lot. Although I think that this is used negatively, as I have mentioned here, for this corona period, the country is paying an arm and leg for it. Next is change of heart. Change of heart. The government decided total lockdown for 2 months. Later on, government changed its heart. Changed its opinion. And now the all one has been announced. So, change the opinion. Change of heart means change of opinions. At last, he got his heart changed. Touch one's heart. Go emotional. Touch one's heart. Like when our daughter buying a cycle brought her father from Delhi to Bihar, particularly Darbhanga, that touched the heart of everyone. That was very touching one, that went emotional. So she touched everyone's heart. So in this way it can be like you're emotional. Having heard that story, everyone went emotional. Next is get one's hands dirty. Get one's hands dirty. Meaning thereby to do unpleasant part of the job. To unpleasant part of a job. So if somebody doing unnecessary thing and you try to come in between, your loved one or a person who is your well-wisher may suggest you, don't try to get your hands dirty doing that thing. It means he is suggesting you not to go for that unpleasant part of the job. Stiff-necked, you see, stubborn. We don't talk to him. He is stiff. N-E-C-K, neck, and now here E-D. Stiff-necked means stubborn. I don't want to talk to him. I don't want to give him suggestion because he is stiff-necked. He is stubborn. So, sentences I am not writing on board. I am giving you example verbally, but I am giving many examples. If you pay your all ears, if you lend me your ear, you may get it. I have given an example of the all earlier also. I have mentioned the all idioms in the beginning. Play it or play something by ear means to do something unprepared. Without preparation. Without preparation. Like if a teacher goes to class without preparation, he will not get success. So we should not do anything, we should not play anything by ear. We should not go anywhere without preparation. We should go with preparation. Only then we can get success and we'll be getting pleasure out of our work. And now, 10th one is cold shoulder. Cold shoulder. The person who is not getting proper responsibility. Like I requested him for doing something, but he responded cold. I mean, cold shoulder he had. Some persons are very dull, insipid. Persons are dormant, passive. So if you ask them to do something, possible that they will go for cold shoulder. Now put my foot in my mouth. You see, put my foot in my mouth. This might can be changed according to subject. Like example, having seen the pathetic situation, the laborers coming from the different parts of the country to their houses. Put my foot in my mouth. I mean, I was very surprised. So you see here. So to put my foot in my mouth meant to be surprised that can't be explained in words. And now, a finger in every pipe to try to involve in all activities. Nowadays people are suffering. So for making money, they are trying to put their fingers in every pie. It means they are trying to manage their life in somehow or the other. So they try to be involved in almost all the activities so that they could get something out of doing their things. Bag of bones. Now 13 is bag of bones. Bag of bones means lean and thin. Working too hard. When Lord Buddha went for penance, he was not having anything, so his physique remained to bag of bones. So he was advised, and then he had something, he maintained his life. So bag of bones. And last one for today, 14:1. Get off my back. Get off my back. Like they say, hey, stop telling me what to do. You may ask when you are vexed, hey, stop telling me what to do. Get me off my back. Means let me do my work in my own way. So get off my back, you should not disturb me. So in this way, these 14 idioms I brought to you, so that you may get some benefit of this and you may use it in our common life, because these are all very common. You might have heard, you might have read somewhere. So possible that I have repeated for some of you, and some new viewers might have had something. So this is all about for this online class. Thank you, thanking me, watching me. See you tomorrow according to time. I'll bring you something new and more tomorrow. Okay, bye.